Welcome on into the first episode of Rank It, Draft It, Bracket. My name is Josh. I am here with my good buddy Derek. We are going to be starting a YouTube channel where we take any topic, anything and everything we feel like that is interesting. We will either rank our top 10 or top whatever favorites. We will do a draft battle of it, which is where we essentially go back and forth, where we pick our squad, if you will, or we might do a bracket, a March Madness style bracket, where we come up with a big set of rankings. Usually we find them online somewhere from a nice plethora of lists, formulate a March Madness bracket. We fill that bracket out to find the ultimate champion or the favorite of our topic. Derek, how's it going? Are you looking forward to this new YouTube channel here?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. We always have been doing these on our own for, probably the entirety of our friendship. So, might as well get it on video and see where we're going with it.
That's a good explanation. And just to be topical for our very first episode here, we're going to do, of course, Halloween candy. We are going to be drafting our squad, our best bucket of Halloween candy here. So traditionally Halloween type stuff, we're not going to maybe see some like niche type candies that we might have as favorites. Whatever you find in your bucket. Derek, why don't you go ahead and give us the explanation you gave me when we first talked about it, of kind of what our theme of drafting is here.
Right. It's basically, when you get home and maybe after your mom, does her little check to make sure there's no razor blades or poison or drugs or whatever they're looking for. And, you take your stash over and you're just going through it, and it's just what you're most excited to see in your bucket, in your pillowcase, whatever you had, your bag out there. Just what you're most excited about. If you were trading with your friends, what you'd be targeting in trades, trying to, get back so, you could, eat the rest of that candy, eat all this candy in the next 2 days, basically.
I didn't even think about trades. Could we possibly see a candy trade on the first episode, the very first video we do? Wow, that's I didn't even think about that. So
I mean,
it could happen. It could happen. All right, let's go right into this. Let's do a quick rock paper scissors shoot to see who gets to pick first, and then we'll be off with it. How about that?
Okay.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oops.
It looks like rock. Well, go ahead. I'll give you the win.
I was going to do rock, but like the video being off threw it.
Well, I'll give you,
threw it off
you the win
there.
for the first
All right.
one.
Well, I'm glad I got the number one pick.
Yeah, I'm going to update our spreadsheet here as we go. Our draft board, so we can see what's going on here. Derek, we're going to do a snake draft here. So you're going to get the first pick, then I'll take the next second and third pick. We'll go all the way. We're going to do 10 rounds. Each of us gets 10 picks. Let's just hit it right off. I think there's a definitive 1-1 of candy for Halloween, and I'm expecting you to take it. So let's see. What do you got for the first pick, Derek?
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Easy. Had
Done.
to do it.
Send the pin in. Tell the commissioner.
I was going to go for the same thing. It's a great pick. Again, I think there's just it's in a tier by itself almost. I definitely would have picked that. I'm not disappointed, however, because I got a good combo for numbers. My first two picks here on my big board, if you will. I am definitely going to go with. Let me put it on Sour Patch Kids for my first round pick. I am definitely into the gummies, absolutely, the gummy type candy. So I'm going to go with Sour Patch Kids. And then to double up, because I got to make sure I get them, I'm just going to go with the Haribo gummy bears. So going double gummy there for my first two picks. Sour Patch Kids,
I like it.
Round one, gummy bears to start off round two. You are on the clock, sir, with your
Yeah, I had Sour Patch Kids as my number 2 choice. So definitely sad to see them go. Gummy bears a little less so. So I guess I'll stick with my board here, and next one down I have M&Ms. I guess if I'm being specific, I'd go peanut M&Ms, but
I'll give you M&Ms.
Both are good.
You can take the M&Ms. Yeah, I think M&Ms is a good, like, a general. You get the whole brand, if you will, if you pick the M&Ms. So I'll give that to you. That's not a bad pick. I'm glad to see that go. A spoiler here. Did not have M&Ms on my big board. Did not even have them on my big board. Yeah, I don't mind the M&Ms. I think there's a slight overrating to the M&Ms. I will say they last the test of time. You can get many different varieties, as you've already clearly outlined 2 of them, just not a personal favorite for me. So second pick for you, or rather round 3 pick for you, Derek. Where are you going?
Round 3. I guess I'm going to just monopolize chocolate to start off. I'm going to go with Snickers.
Okay.
As the next, chocolate on my board here.
It's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Snickers
you are filling up the chocolate. It means I need to get one soon, but I have 2 picks here back to back. So I'm going to go with my first pick in round 3 is actually going to be still in my tier 1. Believe it or not, there's still tier 1 here, and that is the Blow Pops. I love the Blow Pops. Always the first to go. One of the first candies to go out of my bag. You can clearly see I'm going with the easily destroy your teeth candy picks here with the Sour Patch, the Gummy Bears, and the Blow Pops. But I am going to go with Blow Pops for my third pick. I have to get a chocolate now. You are just a monopoly of chocolate right now. For my fourth round pick, I'm going to go with Twix. I got to get chocolate in there. You're taking all the chocolates right now, the good ones, so I have to get at least one chocolate pick in there. I'm going with Twix for my my 4th round pick. Now you, sir, are back on the clock for 2 picks.
Yeah, Twix was a good choice. Blow Pops, though, I wrote down roughly 40 candy options on my board here before breaking it down into my big board, and I did not write down Blow Pops.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, so they may be tier 1 for you. They were tier trash for me.
Wow.
All right, so let's hear. What do we got? So I might as well dip back into my non-chocolate here and go with some sour gummy worms.
Okay, the trolleys. Yep, that was definitely a good a higher pick for me. I definitely thought about taking them. They're right on level with the Gummy Bears in a way, but I love Gummy Bears too much. Had to do it. So
yeah, I feel like it's not too much of a downgrade between Sour Patch Kids and the sour gummy worms. So I still feel pretty strong with that.
I can respect that. And pick 5. Yeah.
Pick 5. I think I'm going to. You've kind of thrown my board off with some of your options here, so I think I'm going to just stick with the non-chocolate and go with Starburst.
It's a good pick. Yep, that was definitely in my tier 2 of where I'm looking at right now. Again, Starburst, so many varieties. You can go with so many different kinds, so many different flavors. A very wide open pick there. It's a good one. I don't even have any more chocolate in this tier still. I feel like I need to add another one, but I'm not going to do it here. My 5th pick is going to be the Swedish Fish. Again, continuing with the gummies, the gummy theme there. I love the Swedish Fish. I'm going to go with that. Just the traditional regular red ones. I know they have some different flavors out there now, but I'm going to go with the straight red. And for my 6th pick, this is tough. I could go Tootsie Pops here. That's a possibility, but I already have this other sucker with the Blow Pops. I don't know if I'm going to go Tootsie Pops there. You took the Starburst. What I think I'm going to do is get another classic that just comes in every Halloween pack and every candy where you can find it is Skittles. Very general, again, multiple flavors, but I'm going to go with Skittles. I think I need to lock down that that traditional candy, if you will, for my bucket here. So I'm going with Swedish Fish, round 5, and Skittles for pick 6. You're on the clock.
Yeah, Skittles was a good one. It was between them and Starburst for my option there.
I read same thing. Right below each other was the same for me with those.
Yep. So let's see, 6th pick here. I actually have a top 5 candy still available on my board here.
Wow.
So I'm gonna pull them off with the Milky Way, which I feel like don't get the credit that they deserve, but I'm a big fan. Nice, simple, just the caramel, the nougat, the chocolate, perfect.
Quick, if I can touch on Milky Way quickly, they are definitely, if you look at a Halloween candy list, they're definitely on all those lists for sure. I know a lot of people like them. I added them to my big board. When I broke them into tiers, I must have said, no, you don't want them on your big board because I cannot find them now. So you were getting them no matter what because, they're not on my list here.
Well, good to see that then. Let's see what else I can do with that.
What else might I have
Man,
missed that you can take from me?
right. Let's see. So I don't quite have enough balance here, but I think I am still going to stick with chocolate
Don't take
and
my
go
pick.
with.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I mean, is your pick? Man, I don't know. I guess looking to you, I think I'm not taking your pick. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
Whoppers.
Okay, not my pick. I'm glad you went with Whoppers. Not on my board again, off the board. We are having some very differing candy tastes here that is maybe very beneficial to both of us. But go
Yeah,
ahead, sell me on Whoppers.
they're just like a nice, easy thing to eat. Um, I mean, there is some versatility with them. You could just kind of take a little pack anywhere. I don't know. I've just always been a fan of Whoppers, especially you pop in them fridge. They're good cold.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Every
like
every every time I've had Whoppers, and this could go for any chocolate, they've always been just melted, completely melted, to where it's just left with like the skull of the Whopper, And I feel like
oh
I don't
yeah,
want that. I don't want that.
no, fridge, freezer,
Okay,
either or.
I'll
That's
give him
the
another
move.
shot. I'll give him another shot. Okay, so I am left with both of my next picks. I'm gonna. You talked about balance. We need some balance here in the bucket. I'm gonna go with two chocolate picks here. I'm gonna blow your mind. My first pick,
You're gonna go
round
with
seven.
wait. Let me guess.
Go ahead.
Kit
If
Kat.
you look, okay, not gonna go with Kit Kat for this
Okay.
pick. Just put it on the board here. Three Musketeers. Got to go Three Musketeers for pick 7. Again, a
Okay.
good combo of the nougat, the chocolate. It was my dad's favorite growing up. He always had Three Musketeers. It seemed like every weekend he came home with a king size Three Musketeers for himself after a good hearty week at the office. He worked outside, not in the office. I don't know why I said that. I'm going to make my father proud. Go Three Musketeers, round 7. Round 8, I will go with your advice, which was going to be my pick with the Kit Kat. Again, I think
Yeah.
I get a classic candy there, a classic chocolate. One way to know if you are a serial killer is if you bite into a Kit Kat lengthwise, right, without snapping it, without breaking it off. I think that's definitely a sign. So if that's how you eat Kit Kat, spoiler alert, you're a serial killer. But that's what I'm going with for my 7 and 8. Derek, go ahead with your next two picks.
All right. So I'm gonna hit back to my not chocolate list here. I think just I'm gonna double up, and I don't know that either of these are really candies that I enjoy throughout the year, but always around Halloween, I feel like I find them more around, and they're enjoyable. I have a good time. I'm gonna go with some Laffy Taffy,
Okay.
my 8th round
Okay.
pick.
Not bad.
A great cheesy little joke,
I love the joke.
and just like
Always read
a
them.
little bit of enjoyment.
There you go. There you go.
And next, I'm going to go with Sweet Tarts.
Oh, you took it. Sweet Tarts was
Nice
still
little
sitting on my
sour
board.
kick.
Yep. Oh yeah. They were in
Nice
tier
little chewy
2.
candy.
Yep. They were high on my list. I considered going with Sweet Tarts before I went with Skittles in round 6 even. They're up there for me. And especially you mentioned Halloween specific candy. You get the bones and the skull and bones version of the Sweet Tarts.
Oh yeah.
They come in there. Those are nice little change. The one thing about the Laffy Taffy, those things can go bad real quick. You got to eat those like within the week of Halloween, because those can get rock solid really fast. But good picks again with the flavors.
Yeah.
I know the versatility here is a thing for you too with the M&Ms, the even Reese's. Reese's, you can get different forms of Reese's, right? Starburst. You're getting some good versatility there. Okay, so I'm going to take it home with my last two picks here. Ooh, I still got a lot on my board. Let's see. I do have some chocolate. I'm not trying to press for any chocolate, and I think there's really only one good chocolate pick left, anyways. I'm not going to go there. I think I'm going to go gummies / sugary specific. Ooh, this is difficult. I do already have the Sour Patch Kids, but I like to throw something a little more savage, if you will, a little more, aggressive in my bucket for sour. And I'm going to go with, for round 9, the Warheads. I'm going to go with Warheads for round 9. especially you get the blue raspberry, I think it is. It's a super, super sour one or whatever. You get the lemon, you get the green. I don't even know what green is, but you get all these different flavors. Warheads is going to be my round 9 pick. And then to bring it home,
I like it.
Last pick here. Now I got a lot of ways I can go. I have Nerds on my board here. Nerds is a good one. I got Chewy Runts. Chewy Runts is a good one that I might go with. Gosh, I don't think I'm going to go with Airheads. That's also on my board. Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the Nerds. I'm going to go with Nerds to close it out. Again, multiple varieties there. Come in a little tiny box. You just shotgun that thing, throw it back real quick, and you're done with the whole box in about 1.5 seconds. I'm going to close my pick out with, or my bucket with Nerds there. So Derek, why don't you go ahead, make your final pick. We'll go over our teams here. We'll maybe close it out with some candies we didn't go with, and we'll call it a day. So what are you finishing up here with?
Well, I am kind of upset you went with Nerds at the end there. That was going to be my last pick as I was looking through these. Debated it in my last 2 picks, but I thought those were slightly above Nerds. What do I want to go with? I do have a few things left on my board here. Where am I at? I think I might just play another, versatility play here. And these I feel like are especially common during Halloween, like the little Hershey's bars. But there's some that are like dark chocolate. There's some with almond. I think that's the move. Is just to.
It's a good one.
Go with the mini Hershey bars.
Definitely, they were the final chocolate on my board that I was considering. I decided not to go with it. It's a good pick. All right, let's run down our teams here, and we'll take a look at yours first. You went with, obviously had the first pick, Reese's, the Reese's cups. Easy pick, probably the easiest pick of the draft there, right? As going to be that
absolutely. Yeah.
M&Ms, Snickers, sour gummy worms, Starburst, Milky Way, Whoppers, Laffy Taffy, Sweet Tarts, and Hershey bars to close it out. What's your favorite pick there, Derek? What do you think maybe you reached on if you did? What's the one you're going to definitely grab first? We'll say after the Reese's cups. I know you're going there first. So what were you going to grab out of your bucket?
I think I'm going with my 4th round pick. I think that was the best value there, the sour gummy worms.
Oh yeah. That's a good pick.
Just because there's not a lot of fall off after Sour Patch Kids to a sour gummy worm, and just a nice little mix up. From the chocolate, you maybe stuffed your face on a few Reese's, throw those sour gummy worms in. It's a great palate cleanser.
Definitely. And what's maybe something you thought like you don't love the pick. You maybe could have gone somewhere else or picked a different candy.
Well, after you talked about Whoppers the way you did, I think I could have just held them for the end.
You could have grabbed those with the second bucket, right? You would have. I wouldn't have fought you for those, that's for sure. I will go with on my side then. I will get my team: Sour Patch Kids, Gummy Bears, Blow Pops, Twix, Swedish Fish, Skittles, Three Musketeers, Kit Kat, Warheads, and close it out with Nerds. The first candy I'm going with after I munch on some Sour Patch Kids, probably the first one I'm going to go with is, I might slide open a little small pack of Skittles, just throw some Skittles back. I might go with that. It's still got the fruity type flavor, but it's definitely a different texture than the Sour Patch Kids, not dealing with the sourness to it as well. Unless I'm going with sour Skittles, but I'm going to probably stick with some regular Skittles. My biggest reach now, again, after the way what you told me, is definitely Blow Pops. I thought we might get some Dum Dums maybe on the list. We might get the Tootsie Pops. No, but it sounds like I'm the only one that was even thinking about the sucker and Blow Pops. So I definitely probably could have waited to the end there for that. But in my mind, those red cherries or those sour green apple Blow Pops, can't beat them. So good. So love it. Let's talk about some candies that we didn't pick. Maybe what was one that you were considering as your last pick, and one that you were just, let's just say, definitively staying away. That's pretty popular, had no interest in.
So, this candy almost made my big board. I feel like it's a candy that not a lot of people like, but I'm a fan of. Or the like flavored Tootsie Rolls
Mm-hmm.
in
Yep.
your bucket, kind of you've eaten all the good candy, but I feel like there's some value in the flavored Tootsie Rolls.
I agree. Yeah, that's a good pick. I did have them on my board at the very, very
And
bottom.
okay, so yeah, at least you had some consideration with them. I will say, very popular Halloween candy corn. I know we had a
Nope.
discussion about this, but nowhere near my board.
No.
The first things I'm not even going to bother writing it down because of how trash they are.
No. Yeah, I completely agree with you there. The candy corn, just a god awful pick. Can't do it. Did not even consider them for 1 second there. I think my next pick might have been, oh gosh. I know I mentioned the Chewy Runts. I also had the Lifesaver gummies on there. Those little, just the one single.
That's a good
they come
one.
in a single pack. I considered those. I know I mentioned Airheads. I probably would have gone with the gummies, the Lifesaver gummies. That was maybe a good pick, I think, for me to go with. One little side I'll add to, again, to change things up, to spice it up, if you will, to throw in a different variety. I had hot tamales on my board. I enjoy the good hot tamales. You get a little bit of, like I said, the heat, in there, the flavors. So, Derek, I had a lot of fun doing this. I think both of us are going to enjoy our buckets of candy here that we have. I'm very happy with my squad. I think you're very happy with yours. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me tonight, Derek, with picking doing our first episode with Halloween candy. Again, we had to go with something topical for our first episode to get people to watch and want to join us.
Tune in.
Not sure what our next video or next topic is going to be, but it'll be something fun. And we don't know. Maybe we'll rank something. Maybe we'll draft again. Maybe we'll do a bracket. Who knows? But thanks for all of you that are watching and listening. Go ahead and click subscribe if you enjoyed our videos. If you want to, be notified, click the little bell, get notifications for our next video. And Derek, until the next battle, I will see you, my brother.
Yeah, have a good one.